Namaste, good morning to you all, and also welcome to today's mathematics class. In the previous class, we have discussed laws of exponents and solved some problems of laws of exponents. And in today's session, we shall discuss the remaining problems of laws of exponents and writing numbers in the standard form. Let's begin. Next, question number 5 from exercise 2.1. Simplify the following. Express your answer in the exponential form. First one, 9 cube divided by 3 raised to 5. 9 can be written as 3 square. So 3 square the whole cube divided by 3 raised to 5 is equal to 9 is 3 square. Then again we use which formula we can use? Which property? A power m the whole power n. A power m the whole power n is a power m into n is equal to 3 power 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is 6 divided by 3 raised to 5. Again we use the formula. Here the bases are same, powers are different. So a power m divided by a power n. A power m divided by a power n. A power m minus n. So 3 raised to 6 minus 5 is equal to 3 raised to 1 is equal to 3. The next question. 4 cube into 2 raised to 4 divided by 8 square. 4 cube. 4 can be written as 2 square. So 2 square the whole cube into 2 raised to 4 divided by 8. 8 can be written as 2 cube. 2 cube the whole square is equal to a power and the whole power n. A power m into n. So 2 into 3. 2 raised to 2 into 3 is 6. 2 raised to 6 into 2 raised to 4 divided by 2 raised to again a power and the whole power n. M into n. So 3 into 6 is equal to a power m into a power n. Here the bases are same. So you add the powers. 2 raised to 4 plus 6 10 divided by 2 power 6. Again a power m divided by a power n formula. So a power m minus n. 10 minus 6 equal to 2 power 4. 2 power 4. The next question, 2 cube the whole square divided by 2 square is equal to a power m the whole power n. A power m into n. So 2 raised to 3 into 2 6 divided by 2 square. Again use the formula. A power m divided by a power n is a power m minus n. So 2 raised to 6 minus 2 is equal to 2 raised to 4. Move to the next question. Question number 6. Simplify the following. The first one, 2a square into a cube. First separate the numbers and variables. First one, 2 and 8. So 2 into 8 into a square into a cube. 2 and 8 together, a square and a cube is equal to 2 into 8, 16. 16, a square into a cube. So, bases are same, add the powers. A raised to 2 plus 3, 5. 16, a raised to 5. The next question, 5x cube y raised to 4 into 6x y raised to 7. So, separate the numbers and variables. Is equal to, here the numbers are 5 and 6. 5 into 6 in one bracket. X cube and x in another bracket. Then y raised to 4 and y raised to 7 in another bracket. Is equal to 6 into 5. 6 5s are 30. X raised to, here x raised to 3, here x raised to 1. So add the powers. 3 plus 1, 4 into y raised to 4 plus 7. 4 plus 7, 11. 30 x raised to 4, y raised to 11. Next option, 30 r raised to 9, x raised to 10 divided by 6 r raised to 8 x cube. So numerator by denominator form. So 30 r raised to 9 x raised to 10 divided by 6 r raised to 8 x cube. So we can cancel 6 and 30. How many 6 are in 30? 5 6 are 30. So is equal to 5 into, here the numerator is r raised to 9 divided by r raised to 8 into x raised to 10 divided by x cube is equal to 5 into a power m divided by a power m. So a power m minus a. So 9 minus 8. R raised to 9 minus 8, 1 into s raised to 10 minus 3, 7 is equal to 5 r raised to 1, s raised to 7. Next, question number 7. Simplify the following. A raised to 4 into a square b into 12 b cube is equal to, write number 12 into a raised to 4 into a square into b cube is equal to 12 into a power m into a power n, a power m plus a. So a raised to 4 plus 2, 6 into b raised to, here b means b power 1, b power 1 into b power 3. So 1 plus 3, 4. 12 a raised to 6, b raised to 4. The next question, 10 pq square divided by 5pq. So division. So numerator by denominator form. 10 pq square divided by 5pq. 5 and 10 we can cancel 2 times. P and p cancel. So is equal to 2 q square divided by q is equal to 2 into q means q power 1. So q raised to 2 divided by q power n, q raised to m by n. So 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Is equal to 2q. Answer is 2q. Next option, option C, 2p square q cube into 5p cube divided by 10 p raised to 3 q raised to 4 is equal to numerator by denominator form. So 2 p raised square q cube into 5p cube divided by 10 p cube q raised to 4 is equal to, multiplying the numbers, 2 into 5, 10 into p square into p raised to 1, p square into p raised to 1, p raised to 2 plus 1, so p raised to 3 into q raised to, here 3, here 1, so q raised to 3 plus 1, 4, divided by the same number, 10 p cube q raised to 4. So we can cancel 10 and 10, p cube and p cube, q raised to 4 and q raised to 4. So the answer is 1. Move to the next question, question number 8. Simplify the following. Express your answer in the exponential form. Question number B. Y raised to 5 the whole cube divided by y square the whole raised to 4. So we studied which formula? A power m the whole power n. A power m the whole power n is equal to a power mn. Multiplying the powers is equal to y raised to 5 into 3. 5 3s are 15. Divided by y raised to 2 into 8, 4, 2 4s are 8 is equal to a power m divided by a power n. So here the operation is division. So subtracting the powers, y raised to 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. Y raised to 7. The next one, c raised to 6 the whole raised to 8 divided by c cube the whole raised to 10 is equal to same as above. C raised to 6 into 8, 6 8s are 48 divided by c raised to 3 into 10, 3 10s are 30 is equal to c raised to, again c raised to 48 divided by c raised to 30. Here the operation is division. So subtracting the powers, 48 minus 30, 18. Answer is c raised to 18. Next, question number 9. Simplify the following. Summary: c raised to 4 d raised to 5 the whole cube into c square d raised to 7 the whole raised to 6 is equal to ab the whole power n. Ab the whole power n is a power n b power n. So the same way c raised to 4 into 3 into d raised to 5 into 3 into here c raised to 2 into 6 into d raised to 7 into 6 is equal to c raised to 4 into 3, 4 3s are 12 into d raised to 5 into 3, 15 into c raised to 2 into 6, 12 into d raised to 7 into 6, 42 is equal to again c raised to 12 into c raised to 12. So c raised to 12 plus 12 a raised to m into a raised to m plus n into d raised to here 15 here 42. So adding the powers 15 plus 42 15 plus 42 is equal to c raised to 12 plus 12 24 c raised to 24 into d raised to 42 plus 15 42 plus 15 57 d raised to 57. Next option B 2x raised to 4 by y the whole raised to 5 divided by minus 4x by y square the whole cube is equal to 2 raised to 5 x raised to 4 into 5 20 divided by y raised to 5 divided by minus 4 cube into x cube divided by y square the whole cube. So a raised to 2 into 3 6 is equal to 2 raised to 5 2 multiplied by 5 times. So 2 cube is 8 2 square is 4 8 into 4 32 x raised to 20 divided by y raised to 5. Here division means multiplying the reciprocal. Multiplying the reciprocal means y raised to 6 divided by minus 4 cube minus 4 cube 4 multiplied by 3 times 64 into x cube is equal to here cancellation is possible. So 32 minus 64 2 32s are 64 is equal to here minus is there, so you write the minus in the numerator minus here no numbers are there in the numerator, so minus 1 by here the denominator 2 put minus 1 by 2 into x raised to 20 into y raised to 6 divided by y raised to 5 into x cube. So you have to write x cube into y raised to 5 is equal to once again minus 1 by 2 into x raised to 20 into y raised to 6 divided by x cube into y raised to 5 is equal to minus 1 by 2 into x raised to here the powers are different, bases are same, so use the law of exponent x power 20 minus 3 into y raised to 6 minus 5 is equal to minus 1 by 2 into x raised to 20 minus 3 17 into y raised to 6 minus 5 1 is equal to minus 1 by 2 x raised to 17 into 1. Answer. Next, option D 3a raised to 5 by b cube the whole raised to 4 divided by minus 9a cube by b raised to 6 the whole square is equal to 3 raised to 4 a raised to 5 into 4 20 divided by b raised to 3 into 4 12 divided by minus 9 the whole square a cube the whole raised to 2 a raised to 3 into 2, 6 divided by b raised to 6 into 2, 12 is equal to 3 raised to 4, 3 square into 3 square. So 9 into 9, 81. 81 a raised to 20 divided by b raised to 12. Division means multiplying the reciprocal. So reciprocal b raised to 12 divided by minus 9 the whole square is equal to 9 square is 81. The square of the negative number is positive. So 9 square is 81 into a raised to 6 is equal to, you can cancel 81 and 81 cancel, b raised to 12 and b raised to 12 cancel. So the numerator is a raised to 20. A raised to 20 divided by, the denominator is a raised to 6 is equal to a raised to 20 minus 6 is equal to a raised to 14. Next question, question number 10. Find the multiplicative inverse of the following. First one, 4 raised to minus 2. 4 raised to minus 2 can be written as 1 by 4 square. 1 by 4 square. Why? A raised to minus n can be written as 1 by a power n. We have to find the multiplicative inverse of 4 raised to minus 2. So multiplicative inverse of 1 by 4 square. Multiplicative inverse of 1 by 4 square is equal to, multiplicative inverse means we have to find the reciprocal. Multiplicative inverse and reciprocal are same. So what is the reciprocal of 1 by 4 square? 4 square. Reciprocal of 1 by 4 square is 4 square. So the answer is 4 square. Next option B, 100 cube. So multiplicative inverse of 100 cube is equal to, multiplicative inverse of 100 cube is equal to, I already told the multiplicative inverse means reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of 100 cube? 1 by 100 cube. 1 by 100 cube is equal to a power minus n is equal to 1 by a power n. So 1 by a power n is a power minus n. So 1 by 100 cube is 100 raised to minus 3. 100 raised to minus 3. Next option D, 2 by 3 the whole power minus n. 2 by 3 the whole power minus n. It can be written as 1 by 2 by 3 the whole power n. 1 by 2 by 3 the whole power n. So multiplicative inverse of 1 by 2 by 3 the whole raised to n is equal to, take the reciprocal. Reciprocal of 1 by 2 by 3 the whole power n. 2 by 3 the whole power n. The answer is 2 by 3 the whole power n. Then question number 11. Find the value of m for which q raised to m divided by q is equal to 1. Given q raised to m divided by q is equal to 1. So you must take the LHS is equal to q raised to m divided by q is equal to, q raised to m divided by q means q raised to 1. So a power m divided by a power n, a power m minus n. So q raised to m minus 1. Then you take the RHS is equal to 1. Any integer raised to 0 is 1. So here the variable of the LHS is q. So 1 can be written as q raised to 0. Here the LHS is q raised to m minus 1 and RHS is q raised to 0. Here q raised to m minus 1 is equal to q raised to 0. LHS is equal to RHS. Since the bases are same, so equating the powers. Since the bases are same, so equating the powers. Powers means m minus 1 is equal to 0. M minus 1 is equal to 0. M is equal to minus goes to this side, so m is equal to 1. The value of m is plus 1. Next, we shall discuss the standard form of numbers. Here there are two numbers. First one is a very large number and second one is a very small number. First one, after 84, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After 84, 9 zeros are there. The second number, after decimal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 zeros are there. So first number can be written in short as 8.4 into 10 raised to 10. And the second number can be written in short as 8.4 into 10 raised to minus 11. These are the easiest way of representing the given numbers. The first number can be written as 8.4 into 10 raised to 10 and the second number can be written as 8.4 into 10 raised to minus 11. Standard form is a way of writing very large or very small numbers. Standard form, it's a way of writing down very large or very small numbers easily. For example, 61 lakh 20,000. The standard form of 61 lakh 20,000 is, the method is first put the decimal point, after the first digit from the left and count the number of places from the decimal point to the end of the original number. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this number can be written as 6.12 into 10 raised to 6. Why? First you put the decimal point after the first digit from the left and count the number of places from the decimal point to the end of the original number. The second example, 0.000843. The standard form of this number is first put the decimal point after the non-zero digit. After the non-zero digit means this one. Okay. First put the decimal point after the non-zero digit and count the number of places between the new decimal point to the end of the original decimal point. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. So this number can be written as 8.43 into 10 raised to minus 4. 10 raised to minus 1. Why? Count the number of places between the new decimal point to the original decimal point, end of the original number. So 8.43 into 10 raised to minus. Here 10 power minus 4. Why? The number is a decimal number. It's a decimal number. So we write 10 raised to minus 4. Next we shall discuss the first problem from exercise 2.2. Express the following numbers in scientific notation. Scientific notation means standard form. The first one, 83,700. How to write 83,700 in standard form? So the method is, first we put the decimal point after the first digit from the left. So 8.37 into, then you count the number of places from the decimal point to the end of the original number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can be written as 10 raised to 4. Here, no need to write the last zeros. So, 8.37 into 10 raised to 4. The next question, 7,20,000 is equal to the same method. First, we put the decimal point after the first digit from the left. So, 7.2. And then, count the number of places from the decimal point to the end of the original number. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 raised to 5. Here also no need to write the last zeros. The next option 0.00016. So it's a decimal number. So the method is, first we put the decimal point after the first non-zero digit. Then the first non-zero digit is 1. Okay, so 1.6. And then count the number of places between the new decimal point and the original decimal point. So into 10 raised to, new decimal point is this one. Original decimal point is 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 raised to minus 4. So it's a decimal number. So 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 4. Second question, express the following numbers as integers. Option A, 9.8 into 10 raised to 3. So it can be written as 9.8 into 10 raised to 3 means 10 multiplied by 3 times. So 1000. Okay. First ignore the decimals, you multiply the numbers. So 9830. Ignore the decimal, you multiply the numbers with 9830. Okay. After that, you move the point after the 9 to the 3 places right. That means here 9 point. So 3 places is 1, 2, 3. The point is this one. Okay. So the answer is 9,800. 9,800. The second question, 1.06 into 10 raised to 8. So 1.06 into 10 raised to 8 means 10 multiplied by 8 times. So 8 zeros. 8 zeros is equal to, same way you multiply the numbers first, ignore the decimal. So 106, 8 zeros. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here after the 1 decimal is there, then after 1 you move to 8 places to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one. So you got that last number. So the answer is 106. How many zeros? 6 zeros. This is the answer. Next one, express the following numbers as decimals. The first one, 4 into 10 raised to minus 3. It can be written as 4 into 10 raised to minus 3 means 1 by 10 cube. 1 by 10 cube is equal to 4 into 1. 4 by 10 cube means 10 multiplied by 3 times. 1000. Okay, 4 by 1000. So it can be done by moving the decimal point 3 places to the left. So here one number is there, 4. So we need 2 more number. So we put 20 and then point. So 0.004. 0.004. Next one, 3.6 into 10 raised to minus 5. Can be written as 3.6 into 1 by 10 raised to 5. Is equal to 3.6 by 10 raised to 5 means 10 multiplied by 5 times. So 5 zeros. So it can be done by moving the decimal point 5 places to the left. Already 3 is there, before decimal 3 is there. So you write 36, then 4 zeros. 1 point. So it can is equal to 0.000036. With that question, we have completed chapter 2. Hope it is clear for you all. If you have any doubt, please note it and give. We will discuss it during the online session. Thank you for watching. Namaste.